There are places on Earth that feel like they don't belong to this world. Places where the line between heaven and reality begins to blur. Hidden deep within the mountains of China stands a towering pillar of stone, rising through the clouds, as if it were built, not by nature, but by something far older. This is Fanjing Mountain. And reaching its summit is more than just a journey. It is a test. Fanjing Mountain is not just another peak. It is one of the oldest geological formations in China, untouched by glaciers, preserved for millions of years. While much of the world was reshaped by ice, this mountain remained silent, unchanged, waiting. Rising over 2,500 meters above sea level, it dominates the landscape, yet hides itself behind a veil of mist. From afar, it looks unreal, like a forgotten monument, abandoned by gods. But what truly sets Fanjing apart is its summit, a towering column of rock, split cleanly into two, as if something had torn it apart. Between these two peaks lies a narrow gap, and connecting them, a fragile stone bridge. On each side stands a temple, perched impossibly high above the ground, suspended between heaven and earth. No roads, no shortcuts, only one way up. To reach the top, you must climb more than 8,000 stone steps, carved into the mountain itself. Step by step, the air grows thinner, the path steeper, the silence heavier. There are moments when the mountain disappears entirely, swallowed by clouds. And in those moments, it feels like you're no longer climbing a mountain, but ascending into another world. The final stretch is the most unforgiving. Narrow stairs, hugging the cliff, with nothing but open air beside you. One wrong step, and there is no second chance. This is not just a hike. It is a confrontation with fear. At the summit, you are rewarded, not with comfort, but with something far more profound. Two ancient temples, standing on opposite sides of the split peak, connected by a single bridge. These temples are dedicated to Maitreya, the Buddha of the future, a symbol of hope and transformation. For centuries, pilgrims have climbed this mountain, not for adventure, but for enlightenment. Each step, a prayer. Each breath, A test of faith. Because reaching the summit is not the goal. Becoming someone new. But the true magic of Fanjing reveals itself only to the patient. On certain days, the clouds gather below the summit, forming an endless wide ocean, and the mountain floats above it, like an island in the sky. The temples appear suspended between dimensions. It is in these moments that reality feels distant, and silence becomes overwhelming. Not empty, but full, as if the mountain itself is alive beneath its mystical appearance. Fanjing is also a sanctuary, a place where rare life still survives, hidden within its forests, lives one of the world's most endangered primates, the Guizhou snub-nosed monkey, a creature found nowhere else on Earth. Alongside it, thousands of plant species, some dating back millions of years. This mountain is not just a landmark. It is a time capsule, a glimpse into a world that once was. But Fanjing does not reveal itself easily. Weather changes without warning. Thick fog can erase the path ahead. Rain turns stone steps into traps. And many who attempt the climb never see the summit clearly. The mountain decides what you are allowed to witness, not the other way around. And perhaps that is what makes Fanjing so powerful. It is not designed for us. It does not adapt to human expectations. It simply exists. Timeless. Unchanging. Watching as we climb, searching for something we don't fully understand. Because in the end, the journey to the top of Fanjing Mountain is not about reaching the summit. It is about what you leave behind on the way up.